Ayana, can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi,
I
Agnese.
just, you were smiling and I thought, can you hear me well or not? I feel honored.
Me too. I'm so happy to have you here with me and to share your story with my fellows. It's really great opportunity, I suppose. So thank you so
So
much.
you made your, no,
Yeah.
you're welcome. So anyway, like I enjoy chatting with others, and
Yeah.
if this is helpful for you there,
Mm.
like I'm just happy about that.
So how was your day? How's it going?
Today I woke up quite early, so I managed to do many things.
Mm.
I managed to study something in English.
Yeah.
So I managed to clean my house. I managed to cook breakfast.
Yeah.
So quite a productive morning. So therefore, like I will try to wake up so early every morning.
Mm.
So as I see, if I woke up very early, then I have won the day, I have that feeling that actually in the morning you can do so many things, and not then at that time my children are sleeping, so I can do the things which I need, and I can focus a little bit more on English, especially on pronunciation, which is my
Mm.
hot potato for
Oh,
for
yeah.
for now. But yeah. So far so good. And how was your day? How was your morning?
Yeah, it's all good, Can't complain. Just, same old. I woke up around 5:30 and started doing all things that I gotta do. So that's all,
Yeah.
cooking.
You already wake up early. You are
Oh yeah,
already
I'm
early
an early
bird.
bird, not a night owl.
Yeah.
I
And
I
what time
can
do you
quick.
usually go to bed?
Around 10 p.m., maybe
Mm,
before 10 p.m. Yeah,
mm.
most of the day.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
So very long day. Okay,
Yeah.
have you prepared any questions
Yeah,
or
of course
you?
I have prepared questions. I'll
Yeah,
make it
yeah. So we
for
can.
you. I just wanted to say that you're so inspirational for all of us because you do a lot of things. You are a good mother.
But actually, I have already told, but you have inspired me as well a lot. And that
Glad to
idea
hear.
about that community actually just came suddenly, and
Yeah,
then I made that community, and I'm start thinking, what have I done? Should I
yeah.
do that or not?
That's great.
But okay, that
Yeah.
is like the aim was more for myself, like I want to learn how to edit those videos, and then I thought
Yeah.
if I create the space for myself where I could practice editing my videos and do these kind of things, so then I could push myself to do those things. Otherwise, I need to make video, but about what? So it wouldn't be like a very like motivational to do that. But yeah, but you have created community as well, right?
It's not a community, actually, just this YouTube channel, and also I have another Facebook page. Just
Facebook page. I
yeah,
just saw that there is like a Sri Lankers
yeah,
welcome to speaking club, and
yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
that's great. That's great. How is
Exactly.
going on with your meetings on Wednesdays in that English takeover
Pretty good, I
community?
think. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm using only a free version, on Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, yet I'm doing like sometimes I have to reopen link like 3 times
Wow,
because yeah,
that's
sometimes they
great.
really enjoy, it's really interesting talking to each other and sharing our thoughts and discuss about questions. It's really great experience. I think you also have same experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you are a host, then definitely you will be the person who is speaking. There is no
Yeah.
doubt about
Mm. Yeah.
even sometimes it's like, oh, what should I say? Or
Yeah.
like there are some silent moments when you are
Mm.
thinking, should I say something or no? Or what should
Yeah.
I say? Like a little bit embarrassing moments. But I think everyone understands that, and
Yeah.
that English takeover community is like a family. All members are so kind and friendly, so I enjoy those meetings as well. So I will
Mm.
try to join you more.
Me too.
But
Likewise.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Really.
I think for you it's already night at that time when I'm hosting meetings, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I can't join all of the other meetings because I'm trying, but it's really difficult because it's like late night for me
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
hard.
therefore, like, I was surprised, like, it's quite late, but you are
Yeah.
here, so cutest from me.
Yeah.
Cutest from me. Okay, so we can start. Now we
Yeah.
can start.
Yeah, of course. I want to start like this. I know Agnes, who is so dedicated to learn English and doing hard work to do all these things as a good mother. So, I want to ask you, who's Agnes? So, tell us about yourself a little bit, something more. I,
So,
yeah.
who is Agnes? Agnes
Yeah.
is a Latvian. Okay, so my name is Agnes. I'm Latvian. And since my childhood, I remember that English has been my dream. I have always wanted to master this language, and I have tried to learn it more than once, but it wasn't very successful. But then I joined this community, influence
Mm,
community, and I can say that there is a big power team and like-minded people
yeah.
move, like, keep you moving forward.
Mm.
Like if you see that others do, then you do the same. And yes, this is the way how I started my active learning,
Mm,
talking about English. But all in all, I am enjoyable person. Now I try to focus on positive things rather on negative things, and I'm the person who challenge myself more and more because I have understood that this is necessary for our growth. If we don't challenge ourselves, then we will be in the same place. But if we challenge, then it means that we become stronger. And as Nayana mentioned, I'm a mom of 3 children, and this is one of the main reasons why I'm studying English language. Like I want that they know English very well as well, and I think that I could teach them, I can teach them, and also I want to be their role model, like that they see that with hard work many things are possible. So it would be my answer to this question.
yeah, exactly. So you already answered the other question I wanted to ask. It's about how long have you been learning English? It's okay, but I want to ask something else. As since you're a Latvian, I want to ask you about Latvia. What is the majority, and how many languages do you in Latvia, and what is the majority? I just wanted to know uh, about the environment when it comes to speaking English in your country.
Yeah, yeah, we can be proud because Latvia has their own language. It's Latvian language, so the majority of people speak Latvian.
Yeah.
But we have impact from the past that Latvia was under Russian many,
Mm,
many years ago. Therefore, like all generation who is my mom,
mm,
like people who are 50, 60. They speak in Russian fluently. The majority of people speak Russian fluently as well. It's like a Latvian plus Russian language.
Yeah.
But I could say that gradually this has been changed. Like people at my age and younger ones, they speak quite well in English. So this has been changed with the years, and the situation here in Latvia is if you want to find a job, like where you have to talk to people, then it's almost like a must that you speak in three languages, which is Latvian,
Yeah.
Russian, and English. So therefore, Russian language is my next goal, which I would like to learn. It's not like I have dreamt about that. No, it's more like necessity,
Yeah.
But the majority of Latvians speak Latvian, but of course there are parts in Latvia where there are people who speak uh, into Russian, which is like far from the capital of Latvia, from
Yeah.
Riga.
Yeah. So let me ask some other questions. I just have few questions, not
Okay, no worries.
because these are really easy for you because you're a, really active English learner. So I suppose your idea is really useful, helpful for others. That's why I put these
I
questions.
hope so.
Yeah, I know that it would be. So, we gotta do different activities like four activities: speaking, reading, writing, and listening. So, what activity do you think it's really easy or it's really joyful for you? What kind of activity do you really enjoy while learning?
I think definitely it's listening, and
Yeah,
I would like to advise or highly recommend everyone to start with listening, because when you lift up your listening, your speaking will increase as well. So I prefer to listen different kind of podcasts about mindsets, about brain, about
mm,
language learning. This is the thing I can
yeah,
listen hours and hours. So I would like to say that listening, the first is
yeah.
listening and then speaking.
Do you have any suggestions that should listen when it comes to English learning English, or someone need to learn English? Do you have any suggestions?
Like the podcast which I
Hmm.
recommend and which I listen by myself is
Hmm.
like a Rob Dial, and he's like a mind mentor. And he offers different kind of things how you can develop yourself, how to get the best of your life, and that is one which I'm listening regularly. And the other one is by Jim Quick. It's like a Limitless, and he talks about how our brain functions, what kind of food we have to eat, how to train your memory, and even he offers the course fast reading.
Hmm.
Like I would like to learn to fast read, but now I'm just listening and I try to implement those tips into my daily life. But yes, Rob Dial and Jim Quick.
Oh,
Those two are my favorite ones.
yeah, thank you so much for sharing these things with us. And tell me, have you enjoyed your learning process? What are the activities that you enjoy doing? And yeah, just share
Of
something.
course, I enjoy, like in the beginning, of course, it was quite difficult to start.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I have to record myself. But now I try not to think about things which I have to do. I'm just try, yeah, I have to do that. And I do that, not thinking about that too much. But the thing which I enjoy the most is definitely that interaction with other people, that one-to-one call.
Hmm.
where we can speak and speak about other cultures, about our English journey, and anything what we want. As this is like we can kill two birds with one
Mm,
stone. We are practicing
mm,
English language, and at the same time we get other cultures as well. Like we widen our horizon, you know. So
yeah.
these conversations, one-to-one conversations, are the best ones.
No doubt. you know,
No
I
doubt,
really
yeah.
enjoy it as well. yeah. So I know you just started the new project and you just shared about it little bit in the beginning, it's about your new project, new I think it's a group. Do you have something to share about it? And if you wanna, you know, if someone wanna join you, how they can join you, and you can share something about your new project.
Yeah, I have created my own Facebook group, which is Hop into English Community. And the aim for the group is to make a safe environment for people who are practicing English language. And how can you join? You can
Yeah,
find on Facebook the community Hop into English Community, and then request me to accept you. And of course, I will accept you. Welcome on board.
yeah,
And why I created this group, it's mainly because um, I got to know what is the power of safe environment. If you are safe, then you will try and do your best to practice English language, because you know that there won't be anyone who will laugh at you, and that others like-minded people will understand you because they are on the same page.
yeah.
So therefore I thought, okay, I will try. And the second reason why I made it, it was for myself. Like I
Like
wanted to
me.
challenge myself. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wanted to challenge myself where I can like express myself and do activities which I think I can share with others. Like
yeah.
if I learn something, then I can share that thing in my community as well, and others can get benefit from that as well. So
uh,
definitely that's that's the way.
That's great. And it's quite similar like my projects. I mean, I'm doing these things just especially for myself, to improve myself, and it really helps me to improve further and always to be active in this journey. So I can feel you. so,
Yeah.
yeah, let me ask one another question. So tell me, what are the misconceptions do you find when it comes to learning English or teaching English? I think you have so many experiences and you can share something.
Like what you mean by misconceptions? Like exactly
Like,
misleading.
some people think we need to go another country, like English speaking country, to improve our English
Mm.
skills. I think it's a misconception because it's not
Mm.
important to,
Like wrong
yeah,
ideas. Yeah, I
yeah,
knew that word,
exact.
but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, yeah,
But the first one is maybe that, like I would like to say that don't wait until you will be perfect. That's
yeah,
the first one. Just go ahead and do, because only then you will get the level you want. If you
mm,
wait until you will be good, it won't happen. It
yeah,
wouldn't be like
yeah,
yeah, quite easy. The other thing is that English is like possible to learn in 3 months, because I have seen that there are like commercials which say, oh, it's so easy, just learn English in 3 months. Definitely it's not true. If you start learning English language, so you have to admit yourself it's gonna take time to master the language, and you have to give yourself that time to explore the journey. And the third thing, like it would be more like advice, just don't think about that big goal, just focus on those small tasks which you're gonna do every day, and that will lead you to that big goal. Of course, you need to see yourself what you want, but don't focus on that so much. Just focus on those small steps, because consistency is the key to success.
Success.
That is what I totally agree.
Mm, exactly. Yeah, I couldn't agree more because that's all true, and I really think that you gave the best examples when it comes to misconceptions about learning English. And so tell me, language is always linked with the culture. Um, American culture and British culture. So English always linked with these cultures. And what do you think in your country, your culture, how much effect with English? I mean, how to say this? I mean, let me ask it quite.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Take your time.
So, have you encountered any cultural differences or misunderstandings while learning English? I mean, English environment is quite really different. When it comes to my culture, English culture is quite different, and sometimes I really find hard time. I think it's really hard to understand them, especially when they use special phrases like idioms. So it's always linked with the culture. So do you find any difficulties with the culture?
Of course, like if I compare both cultures, American or
Hmm.
British or Latvian, then definitely I can say that Latvians are more calmer. So we are not those who will shout out loud and who
Hmm.
will say opinion like in front of others.
Yeah.
I would like to say that Latvians are more those who will listen.
Hmm.
But talking about the languages, of course, there are many challenges compared to Latvian languages, because we don't have many sounds which are
Yeah.
in English language, and those slangs we don't know which they use. So
Yeah.
therefore, sometimes like break a leg, like the last week I got to know this phrase. I would
Yeah.
think that someone wishing me to break a leg, but actually it means like good luck,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
therefore it's like important to know those phrases, those idioms, those slangs, and even those linkings,
Yeah.
reductions, all of that,
Yeah.
and that makes sense. Like
Hmm.
if you are more in the language, the more you understand the nuances there. And yeah, I would like to say that.
Yeah. So, do you have any in solution to overcome these struggles? I mean, with your
Like
experience. Yeah.
I would like to say, don't focus so much on
Mm.
your mistakes. Don't think what you said wrong. More think about that, the message which you wanted to say others.
Mm.
Because like your mistakes, nobody cares about your mistakes.
Yeah.
Only you.
Yeah.
Actually, the only one who cares is you, and
Yeah. Exactly.
there is no need to worry about them. Of course, it's good that you notice them and you can fix them, as it's currency for your trying, for your learning. But I would like to say focus and enjoy the process rather than harden yourself about your mistakes. So
Uh,
I would like to say that.
yeah. Exactly. So, what are the resources that when it comes to learning English? What is your favorite resource or resources?
Yeah, like right now I'm just mainly listening, and
Hmm.
those which I listen, I mentioned you.
Yeah.
But in the past, I was actually using British English. I think there is a different kind of types what you can learn, like English vocabulary for 6 minutes. And there are different kind of stories which are 6 minutes long, and they offer vocabulary. And then I try to summarize the text which I heard. British English, yes, so that I used, and what else? I even don't remember.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all ears English. So mainly I'm focused on listening right now. I'm not focused on grammar or for vocabulary. I use Quizlet, like
Yeah. What about
like
reading? Do you enjoy
this is
reading?
the this is the thing I want to work on. Like I want to do
I
more, but
wish.
somehow now I'm just listening and that's all.
Yeah.
Therefore I want to to start reading more. I want to even read fast because
Yeah.
I have found myself sometimes I read so slowly that I get bored and then I
Hmm.
fall asleep.
Yeah.
Then I
Yeah.
thought, no, maybe I have to speed up my reading, then I would be able to read more. But definitely reading is a thing I think which enhance the language
Hmm.
very much because
Yeah.
I have talked to many who have read in
Hmm.
English, and I can say their English is at very high level, and I
Yeah.
think that's thanks to reading.
Exactly. I agree with you. So, what about your writing skills? How do you feel
Mm.
about writing? Share something.
Yeah, my writing is also the thing which I should improve.
Yeah.
But right now, like my goal is speaking, and of course, every day I write some comments in English. And in like a couple months ago, I started even journaling in English. But
Yeah.
now, like I finished, but I think I will come back to that because it was very helpful when you wrote down your ideas. Then they go out of your mind, and that's on the paper. And it wasn't like I read what I have written. I just wrote everything what came in my mind. And
Yeah.
this I would advise others to do as
Mm.
well, although I haven't written for 2 months
Yeah.
something like journaling, but I would recommend doing that as I'm planning to come back to writing.
Yeah.
But I know you have done great progress in your writing.
I'm trying. I just can't say that it's a great progress because I'm trying like you, and I find it's really difficult to write. It's really difficult than the other activities like speaking, listening, or reading. For me, writing is I felt like writing is my thing because I had this idea that I have so many thoughts and that I can share. But when it comes to speaking, it's difficult to organize my thoughts. Then writing really helps to organize my thoughts. That's why I think it's good. Um, it's good to improve. But of course, writing is really difficult because it's all about grammar and vocabulary. So I really need to improve. It's yeah.
Yeah. It's not like, and usually like when it comes to writing, then in the beginning nothing comes in my mind, and I feel,
Mm,
oh, what should I write, these ideas, what can I write there, what can I
yeah.
add? And quite uh, now I start using chat gpt.
Wow, yeah, that's
When I
great.
have something to write, then I ask the question
Oh, yeah.
for chat gpt. That
Hmm.
chat gpt gives me some ideas, then
Hmm.
this is good, then I could add that one and
Oh,
that one. I'm
that,
cheating, I know.
no, it's not cheating. You can get ideas, and also you can correct. You can get corrected writings. I do it
Of course,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
First
it's
you
not
have
like
to
all
write.
my
Yeah.
all my
Then you
ideas.
can
But
check. Yeah.
we have to use that. If there is this kind of tool, then we have to
Hmm.
use it.
Yeah. But I think always it's not like so accurate. I sometimes I
Of
found
course, yeah.
some mistakes, and they accept our mistakes. And I mean, it I don't know what it called, chat
It
GPT.
yeah.
It's not a
It,
person, I know. It's just a computer program. But sometimes it accept my mistakes. I found it's not
mm.
good.
Of
But
course, you
most of the
can't
time,
rely.
it really helpful. Exactly.
Mm. Of course, you can't rely on 100% on computer.
Yeah. So we have only 6 minutes left. And to wrap up, I just want to ask you, give some advice for other English learners. If someone willing to start their English journey, do you have something to share with them?
I would like to say and highly recommend that the right time studying English language is right
Hmm.
now. Like,
Yeah.
don't procrastinate, and just jump into this journey, because people around you are very friendly and welcoming and supportive as well. So there is no need for perfection. Just do your best and
Hmm.
start with the simple things just by listening. And main thing is show up every day. At least try do for short period of time, but do something. As this is the way how you create your habit. The first you create a habit, and habits create you. So therefore, just jump in this English journey and do your best what you can do.
Exactly. That's great. And thank you, Agnes. Thank you so much for joining me today. And do you have something else to share?
I think that I mentioned almost all what you
Yeah,
asked me.
really
Yeah,
important things.
very,
Yeah.
but it was a big pleasure, big pleasure. But how are you doing with that YouTube channel? Because
Uh,
maybe I'm planning in the future to make it as well.
yeah,
Because like I thought,
that's,
it's more
yeah.
for myself.
Yeah, I got this idea from Annie. She told me to start this, and I'm so glad that she told me that, because I think it's really great way to keep ourselves busy with this language learning process. And also it always forced me to do things like I don't know how to say. It's always forced me to keep me active, and I have to find something to share. I have to do something to share, and it's like my visual diary. Things that I am doing, and sometimes I share my traveling videos. I use it as a travel blog, and also my English journey. It's all about all of my journeys. Yeah, it's great. And I think we are running out of
Yeah,
time. Just one
yeah.
minute.
Okay, many
So
thanks
glad
for your time. Then see you around. Bye.
you're
Many thanks
around. Bye
to
bye.
you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Bye bye.
Bye
You're
bye.
welcome. And see you in the communities.
See you.